Um, Episode 9 of 52 Axe Patterns. This thing is ridiculous. I'm Ed with RedBeard Knife and Tool, and this is my story about the intricacies of restoring and hanging 52 different axe patterns. There's something intimate about bringing an old axe back to life. Some have been through a lot, and some haven't. And giving them a new purpose, whether it's hanging them on a wall or putting them back into service, I get to change their history. Every axe has a story. So this one is another loaner for the 52 Axe Pattern series. This is a Plumb Rafter. Let me weigh it real quick. 4 pounds, 14 ounces. Absolutely massive. It's a Plumb Victory. That means something to do with it was made during World War II and maybe a year or so after, 2 years after. I'm not real sure. But yeah, a World War II era Plumb Rafter. But look how wide the blade is. I've never seen a rafter this wide, and it's got a super thin bit. Look at that. Let me get in front of it so you can see. Super thin bit. It's got a little bit of pole damage. I'm not going to mess with it. This thing looks absolutely perfect just the way it is. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the handle for it, treat it with iron acetate, and it's got like a couple little burrs. I'm just going to hit the edge with a conditioning belt. I'm not even going to use a grinding belt. I'm just going to hit it with a conditioning belt just to get these burrs off. That's it. That's it. This thing is perfect just the way it is. Just the way it is. So let me get everything situated. Get the handle. Oh, the handle is right here. The handle is a 28-inch Whiskey River straight handle. You could argue that this is considered a rafter handle. Straight, thick, a little bit beefy, just to kind of carry the weight of the huge rafting heads that they made. Really nice grain orientation, and it's just got like a little kiss of heartwood right there, and that's going to show up in the iron acetate because heartwood turns a lot darker because it has more tannins in it. We'll get there. But anyway, let me put my scale away, and we'll get the handle fitted for the head. All right. So this thing's already going in. I'm a little worried that it might not be big enough for this eye, because it's a pretty large eye. Let me go get my micrometer, and we'll talk about it. So the top of the eye doesn't even matter. So I'm just going to measure the bottom of the eye, and it's at just shy of 2.5 inches, like 21 thousandths shy of 2.5 inches. So let's go with 2.5. Tighten it up. 2.5. Lock it in, and see if it fits. It's going to be right at the bottom. I'm not so sure that that's going to fit. I'm not so sure. I might have to try a different handle. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's 2.5. 2.5. Oof, that's close, man. That's close. Let's check the width. Let's check the width. So now I'm going to measure the widest part of the eye. And it's at 8/10. So 8/10. Yep, it's going to fit the width. So let me go check and see if I have a different handle that may be a little bit bigger in the tongue. All right. I have one that's just a smidge bigger, like 1/10 of an inch bigger. It's also a Whiskey River 28-inch straight handle. So this is the one I'm going to use. Go ahead and get this thing popped on because it's going to be close, but I need to hammer it on to make sure. All right, we're already starting to fill the eye a little bit. We're all the way up to the top. So this is going to be probably a pretty quick one. Probably a pretty quick one. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to pop it back off. See, we're sticking out just a little bit. This is going to be a quick hang. Pretty quick hang. Pop the handle off and we'll check it out. All right, we got some side rub, and just a little bit at the back. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to chamfer the bottom of this, and I keep my half round file right here by my grinder because you just never know. But I'm gonna touch this up real quick to make sure that I don't have any rough edges that I need to worry about. Got that taken care of. Now I'm going to take off this little bit of rub right here. I'm not even going to mess with the back, just the sides because it'll kind of move it forward. Pretty quick. See how far we're going to sink it this time. All right, we came up about another 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to pop it off because we're starting to get a little bit of curl here and I don't want to mess up the wood. So yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Still just side rub and a little bit on the side there. So I'm just going to keep following this compression area and see if it fills itself in. I've never come across a problem where the eye was possibly too big for the correct size handle. So this is all new to me. All right. I'm probably going to shave this off up here. It's straight. It's straight. But yeah, and it's looking pretty good. We got a little bit up front to fill in. So it needs to come down so the head can move. But it's looking good. It's looking really good, actually. Yeah. We got a little bit of pinch back here in the back. But I think that'll work itself out as well. If you can see that. It's pinching the curve closed. I think that'll eventually work itself out. Sometimes you just got to keep going and let some of the issues work themselves out. This is one, I think it'll work itself out. Yeah. All right. See the rub starting to move forward some, so that's good. And we still got some contact in the back here. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. This may be the last time that I have to do this. Fit this one. Pretty good dumps. Still straight. A little curl here. Good in the back, but there's just a little bit out front, so I'm going to thin out the front of the tongue, and then it'll help move it forward a little bit. All right, so we're getting some pretty good rub, a little bit of curl, which isn't terrible, but I want to lower it. We only have about a 1/2 inch of tongue left, so, or 1/2 inch of shoulder left, so we need to make sure that I go really slow from here. I think we're good right here. All right. See where we're at. Not much change. Not much change at all. Because I don't want to go too far and not have enough. Yep, as far as it's going to go. Pop it off, check it out. I think this one's it. Find my hammer. Not much change. I think I'm going to stop right here. I think we're good. I think we're good. But man, look at this thing. It looks absolutely beastly. Absolutely beastly. I absolutely love it. So we have like a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch of gap up there. But I think once I get this sanded down, it's going to come down just a touch, just enough for it not to matter. So yeah, this looks sick. Look at that. I'm going to pop this handle off, get it sanded, and treat it with iron acetate so we can concentrate on this head. Won't be long. As you can see, all the way around. All the way around. This is going to be sick. I am super excited about this. Get the handle sanded. Once again, like I mentioned in the double cedar episode last week, episode 8, I thanked Mr. Brett for allowing me to hang that double cedar. This week, I want to thank Mr. Brett for allowing me to hang this beautiful rafter. It is an absolute pleasure and a joy, and I really do appreciate you letting me hang this for you. I'm excited. With that said, I'm going to start with, like I mentioned, I'm only going to do a conditioning belt. You know what? I'm just going to do light. Let's do the ultra fine. Let's do the fine, and then the ultra fine, and then the polishing belt. That's it. That's it. I don't think we even think we need medium, because like I said, we're just taking off a burr, a couple of burrs on the edge, and that's it. It's just an overall really awesome shape. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock these burrs off. This is a fine conditioning belt. I'm going to do ultra fine, and the next time you see me, I'll be operating a polishing belt. Just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, it looks good. Quickest edge ever. We're going to do a Purpleheart wedge for this. I just need to trim it with my bandsaw real quick. And start getting her fitted up. Oh man, it's already close. Look at that. Already close. I think that was lucky. Extremely lucky. Cut it too short. The good thing, if you cut a wedge too short, then you can use it for a boy's axe later on, or a smaller axe. Yeah. It's a good thing I have no shortage of wedges. Always keep your scraps. You just never know when you need them. Let's try this again. We're there. That will work. Hell yeah. And by the way, that's the second application for the iron acetate, so it won't be long. This handle and head combination is just, I'm excited. I'm excited. This is going to be freaking sick. Yeah, look at that handle. That is freaking amazing. 2 applications of iron acetate, and man, let's get this thing. I got the Purpleheart wedge. Get that thing dipped, and it drains off just a little bit. Oh yeah. A little thunk. Oh yeah, that looks freaking amazing. Yep. I'm going to tap it a little bit on the back. Maybe we can relieve a little bit of that pinch. The pinch still there. Yeah, we relieved a little bit of it. So, get my wedge driver. Make sure that thing's facing the right way. This is going to be sick. Absolutely sick. The thing does not want to go. There we go. Just kind of walk it in and walk it over. There we go. Oof. Yeah, I think that's about it. Got a little bit of a wedge smash, but it's Purpleheart. It's not going to hurt it. It looks freaking amazing. Look at that. Let's go get it cut. Ooh, look at that expansion. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is, oh dude. Let's get this thing oiled. Yeah. This absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Let me get some gloves on. While I'm getting my gloves on, and like I always say, let me know what you think about my process. Let me know if you don't like my process. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you would do anything different. I'm always open to constructive or deconstructive criticism. It doesn't matter. But yeah, let me know. We're all here to learn. So that's what I've never hung a rafter like this. So this was a learning experience for me. I learned that the eyes are a little bit bigger than I had imagined. I learned, I mean, it's not too bad. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad to hang a rafter. But they're freaking massive. This thing is sick. Oh my goodness. Dude, this is freaking amazing. So yeah, I usually put a little bit of BLO on the head. Just to kind of give it a little coat of protection, and then I'll wipe it right off. So I do it off camera, but I figured I'd let you guys know. I put just a light coat of BLO, just whatever's left on the gloves after I oil the handle. But look at this handle. Look at that. Is that freaking sick or what? A Whiskey River 28 straight handle.
How are you doing?
It's just freaking amazing.
You're dressed like a princess.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, let me get this wiped down. I'll be back. Guys, episode 9 of 52 Axe Patterns is in the books with this gorgeous, absolutely stunning Plumb Victory Rafter. Just under 5 pounds. I treated the handle with iron acetate, and it just, man, it's super dark. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it is super dark, and I love it because you can see all the wood grains, and it is, man, it's nice and slick and shiny. Man, this is probably the favorite way I treat a handle is with iron acetate, because it just gives it an advanced age look, but it's still new. It looks like it's just clearly patinaed, but it's not. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me for episode 9 of 52 Axe Patterns, this rafter. Thank you. Thank you, Brett, for sending her off to me. And I'm not going to take the handle off and send it back to Brett. He's going to get it with the handle. But yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate you. I am super excited about this axe. It's cool. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day.